here's the question, though. Here's a question that a lot of us guys... Now, guys, depending on how red-pilled you are, got to remember how hard it was at one point to see the red pill. Like, there would be times definitely in my life where anyone, if they tried to... Like, when I think in high school me, if someone tried to give me the red pill, I would probably have been like, you're a misogynist. I was such a little pussy boy. So we got to remember how hard it was. Now, once you see the truth, like a guy said last week, once you see the truth, you take the red pill, it's like you see it everywhere. It's like, how could anyone not see it? But we got to remember how hard it was to get to this point because of all of our brainwashing. So why do guys still fall for this? Guys think that she's matured, right? Guys think that she's matured. Some guys think, right, that a woman that, spent her 20s getting her career off, some guys are naively think, oh, she was so focused on her career, and because women will tell them this, that she wasn't like out partying. She wasn't sleeping around like the normal girls. She was focused on her career. So they're thinking like, oh, she's a good one. Like, this is, again, blue pill thinking, right? But we can understand why they fall for this. They believe that she's matured. They believe all of the online dating profiles that go, all the ones that are like 30 and older that go, not here for games, tired of games, not here for hookups, looking for a real man. That they believe that. They're like, oh, finally, a woman that's not looking for games, I'm in, right? That, again, that's blue pill thinking. We got to remember, it's hard to get out of. But once you see the truth, you can't go back. But it definitely is hard to go out of when you have it at first. Yeah, I wish I found the red pill in high school. Yeah, I feel you on that. My high school is 98% blue pilled. Oh, Trey Wheeler, man, I was hoping we had some hope with our younger guys, but they will, right? Because there are younger guys that, find channels like this. Although it is harder, right? Because a lot of guys get demonetized. They get, dude, YouTube does not treat this content well. You guys know, like, so it is getting harder. Hopefully they don't keep banning this type of talk because guys need to hear this. But a lot more men, right? A lot more men are awakened to the truth and open to spreading it. Open to spreading it, not scared to spread it, open to spread it, because this is a message that has to be heard. So many men just simply don't understand all this truth about female nature. Even if you just took a guy, even if a guy is like, okay, she slept around a little bit, but now she's not ready for games. Even though a guy's like, okay, she's, maybe she slept around. When they swallow the next red pill of realizing about pair bonding, and how hypergamy sets this insane standard too, and that women are not going to be able to pair bond to guys after they keep sleeping around, then they would be like us, going, that's a ticking time bomb, walk away. But until you learn all of that stuff, remember, it's hard. It's hard to leave that matrix of the blue pill thinking. And because of, think about love songs and romance movies. Man, love songs, guys, I will tell you guys this. I remember, it's implanted in my brain when I was a Betamon. It's implanted in my brain. There was a literal Chad. He had a twin brother, one of my best friends, growing up, going through high school. But we were competing after the same girl in 7th and 8th grade. I know this is funny to bring up 7th, but it scarred me, right? I was a total Betamon, but it scarred me. 7th and 8th grade, this guy was an absolute Chad. Now, when I say this, he and his twin brother ended up playing college football. His twin brother played professional football for a couple years. He wasn't like big or anything. These guys were studs. They broke like every record at our high school. These guys were like muscular in middle school, and I was just like this little scrawny guy. So we were competing after the same girl. She was my girlfriend, and then later we broke up. Middle school drama, it doesn't matter. But I remember, guys, sitting in a middle school dance, and I have two songs that are stuck in my head. Anytime I hear them, it brings me back, and I laugh about it now. But love songs affect you, right? We get brainwashed in this over and over and over again. I remember the song You Got It Bad by Usher. In middle school, I remember watching them two dance for the first time on the slow dance songs, the awkward slow dances that people used to do. And it was the You Got It Bad by Usher. And I remember thinking like, man, I got it bad. I got it bad. Just feeling with the music, you know, when you're blue pilled and you get down and you listen to love songs, and it's like it just reinforces the programming you have. So I remember that one. I remember the same year, right? Another different time at a dance, and I saw him dancing. It was "I Can Be Your Hero, Baby" by Enrique Iglesias or whatever. Those two songs were like implanted in my mind where I'm not kidding you. When I hear them now, it brings me back to 7th and 8th grade. That's the type of brainwashing and programming that guys have to fight through to understand this stuff, man. I just think of all of the blue-pilled songs we hear. It's all about love, all about romance, romantic movies, do everything for a woman. That's your whole life. That's your whole purpose type thing. It's harder to find red pill masculine movies. Like, they're almost gone. So it makes sense why men still fall for it. And I love this meme too. "I'm getting married only after I finish school, get a good career, and stabilize emotionally." And you see this old lady, this 70-year-old lady ready to get married. The modern woman. And I think it's important, guys, when you learn this, just laugh at it, you know, have some humor about it because it's so funny. It's a clown world. Like, what else can you do? Oh, man. Oh, hey, I got a super chat here. Hey, Idaho model shipbuilder, my man from Idaho, Pacific Northwest. All right. Thank you. Enjoy your videos. Brotherhood support. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Good stuff, man. Idaho. I've been there multiple times. I actually went to school, WSU. It's like right on the border to Idaho. So I'd go over there for to save money on taxes in school, to go to my Walmart trips, to get my groceries packed. I'd drive over to Idaho and drive back over to Washington State, save some money on tax. You know, the old college days, you did it when you'd save $1 for anything. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I love that grandma story earlier. I can just imagine grandma's trying to talk some sense into today's generation. You guys, that same post, again, I could have done a whole webinar on grandmas speaking truth, because all of the comments on that were like women with the same thing. Yeah, my grandma's a misogynist too. They don't think that, like, they don't see the pattern of like, wow, if all the grandmas are saying this, maybe they've learned something. They just go, nope, these grandmas were brainwashed into they're misogynists now. They fed into the patriarchy. They have no idea. Oh, that's got to be frustrating for a grandma trying to teach another grandma, like, she's lived through. It's like actually, how about this, guys? It's like guys that have been divorce raped trying to teach men about the dangers of it, and you're just like, dude, I've been through it. Listen to me. And they're like, yeah, whatever. You're just sour. You're just bitter, right? You think about that. It's probably a very similar feeling to what they have to go through. Do I have a meme for this one? Oh, I already showed you the grandma. Wait. No, okay. So here's another reason why guys fall for this stuff. Look at this type of stuff. Look at this. This is what a woman says. The caption: "What a high-value male looks like in everyday life." This is what guys. This is what, like, Betamon would do. This is probably what I would have done in high school. Again, I'm not trying to hate on Betamon like this, because I would have done the same thing. In high school, I would have gone to female dating strategies, and I would have tried to listen to them and learn what they're saying, and then give them exactly what they're saying. That's exactly what I would have done, my Betamon playbook. So this is why guys still get trapped in this, right? So she goes, "I work at Starbucks. Every day, a New York regular comes in, orders a venti vanilla iced coffee, chats with us while it's made, takes a straw and leaves with it. I asked him about it. He wakes up every morning and gets it for his wife. Then he goes home, wakes her up, and has her coffee ready for her so she can drink it while she gets ready for work and won't have to stop on her way in. They're in their 60s. He said the key to a happy marriage is to love their smile and know all the ways to put it on their face. He said every day he gets that smile, and every day he gets that smile, and every day it's worth the extra half hour of sleep he loses just to do it for her. It melted my heart, and I wanted to share the cuteness." That's her high value male. That's what women. But this same woman, if a guy did that to her, she would be not attracted to him at all. Again, that's the difference when they go from alpha seed to beta need. They go, oh yeah, this is the guy I want. The beta, he better do all this stuff for me. But in real life, right? If this guy did this to her and they were dating, she would break up. She would call him like a pathetic. She would call him pathetic. He's a loser. He's needy. And then she would break up with him. And I actually like an idea like this for just people to people. I think that's nice. I think it's nice to try to surprise people, right? But like the whole key here, he said every day. Oh, he goes, every day it's worth the extra half hour of sleep he loses just to do it for her. See, right? It's one thing if it's his routine. He gets up, he goes up, he gets his coffee. The wife wants it too, and she appreciates it. That's a totally different story, right? But if this guy does it just to get her smile, he does it just for her, that is when we know the type of happy wife, happy life mentality he's living. So that to me is different. But I do like when people are nice to other people. It's just with sexual dynamics, women take advantage of this. Don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, share the video, but definitely subscribe.